Welcome back. Turn 19 on Nidavangr playthrough. Let's jump into it, see what's going on, because I'm excited. We are seeing a magic site. So what did we find? Another lantern fin. So we learned that was fire 1. And it doesn't look like any other sites. So let's just jump into our fights. This was against with really nothing. And actually I'm going to probably skip this to not waste time. Nothing to see with heavy infantry. Actually, we could. It's good to see if our javelins hit each other, and we still have a problem with having so many of these units not getting blessed. But they connected really well with our female wolf, and we have our wolf tribe up top. So let's go ahead and skip that. And we did lose 5 of our female wolf clans. So, and some retreated. Yeah. And then we see, Uric, sorry, came in. What do they bring? They're bringing in some maidens and a commander. I doubt they can bless them, so I have to prep for that. Let's check right quick. Nope, it's their prophet, so yes, they can. So, again, defense, refiguration, awareness, and I thought they're just formation fighter. See. So we have them coming out, attacking us, and then we see manned hit end. Really no surprise here at all. The last fight was our underground fight. So here we're trying to use our bear mages to bring in cat eyes, and with our prophet to go ahead and be able to bless everyone else. We see some cat eyes going down on our troops to really help out. So nets coming out. I assume they'll be able to break those nets quickly and just come in. So this took a little bit longer to get to, but it still pushed through. It looked like we had some losses on our female wolf clans. Not as many as I thought. I thought I saw 5 or 6, but only 3 died. But we'll check these Scar Souls as well. But this was a very nice victory as well. So, our turn. As always, at the start of the map. So, we're trying to move over to Micklin fight. Eric, we see TC maybe coming into us. I think they'd rather try and knock out Eric quickly. Looks like Ashdod with Man. But yeah, Vanheim is large. So they are wrapping right now. And with Man and them napping as probably the 2 largest right now, kind of worried about the L's and what that looks like, and we know we're going to be seeing them soon. But they span several provinces. The down thing for them is throne positioning, but depending on where they go with Micklin, they'll have access to, quote, 3. That's one beside T and Ch'i. But anyway, this, I'm curious what happens out. Me and them are still having our very nap 2, but look at all these units coming up on our side. So we'll see if they keep the nap. Clearly they're pushing in on end, and they'll probably want to take end. We may have to go ahead and declare war before that takes place to go ahead and free up. So what are we doing on our turn? Well, 1, we are wanting to pull back in case TC comes in. I'm going to go ahead and keep scouting and bring our bear back. Maybe make a temple to try to help push Dominion on this side as well. We'll also bring in some troops to Walden to go ahead. Let's go ahead and script these and fire. Because did not finish scripting them. That looks fine. We know they're going to be coming up front, and it'd be nice to pick off their profit, but I doubt it. But we can at least have this. Actually, we'll pull these 2 together to help with morale. Even though morale shouldn't be an issue, and we'll be in our own dominion. We have barbarians. They could help us with some. We'll go ahead and boost a little bit here as well. So we're getting another mage, and let's jump into the underground first. So we have some options. We have some Zots. We have pale ones, which will come through, and then some of the, I'm going to mispronounce these, Becker it is. the people that we just fought as well. I believe these are the same units here. Yes. So want to hit this just because with the river, and we might be able to look over because I believe this is over in Vanheim's territory, so they may be underground as well. Go ahead and push up and then come to the side. But oh, and I don't think we mentioned we have an iron deposit here. So on our cap, we're getting a printer. We're trying to save gold. We're very gold deprived right now. Our income is pushing out sacreds always, and we're getting a mage in the impassable terrains. Where a lot of our income went was on this province. So very great population. Going ahead and building a temple, building palisade. Want to go ahead and get these skills in our favor. And because we're so far from our dominion, it's pushing that defense to 10 to go ahead and start removing that unrest as well. So yeah, research targets. So we got alteration 4. Thinking about conjuration construction, but I'm pushing that enchantment. As I mentioned, go ahead and get twice born, raise skeletons, and be able to also believe in cloud trapeze as well, be able to move. But our crows already have flight, so it's not as big as a need. Gifted giant strength we don't really need. I mean, it's always helpful, but it's nothing crazy. We could get poison, but not seeing anything really here. So after this, we'll probably get, I'm going to change this, probably get 1 level of construction and then conjuration to assist. And then we'll think of our next target, especially with what is happening at the time. But I'm glad we have Quicken. We'll try to help out with fighting some of these knights as well. The mercenaries, we do see wet ones, but we just do not have the money. I would love to be able to throw it down to try to get into water here, the pit. So if no one grabs one for a turn, we will be doing it. Or even though they fold like paper, literally the wet ones, it will give us some kind of access. So, but that is it. Only one fight coming in, shoring up, but we will finish out the turn. Anyway, thank you again for joining, and have a great day. Bye. Welcome back. This is turn 20 on our newbie Nidavangr playthrough. So let's go ahead and get started. So enchantment, success, we're moving on up, getting our researchers. Know what magic sites looks like, so we'll jump in. So this is our underground fight. Similar to the last one, we should be blessing, buffing troops with cat eyes, bark skin. I don't think we have any water mages to quickness, but really want to see, like, again, not really expecting a lot. A lot of these people are nets and spears. Our individuals have high strength, so it should be fine. And we're hoping to get to this back line with all these, quote, sticks and stones. And as you see, coming through here, oh yeah, and they're just chewing through. Again, that's what we're kind of expecting from these female wolf clan members. So looks like that was pretty straightforward. Not many losses, I don't believe. No. So doing great and still marching. And we see TC has hit Uric again. So what else do we have? A group of knights. Fun, and astral pearls. So moving up, we will definitely be using those. And more astral pearls and extra gems. So here is that province. I'm sure this is nice. So we're probably going to get, oh no, this is where we had our mage at. We just recruited him. Oh no. We'll lose a temple too, because this PD is not going to do anything to, looks like 15 knights. Yeah, we're already retreating, so that's unfortunate. 16 knights, but Agni successfully escaped. So that's good. And it looks like Micklin picked up our scout. We're outside of Micklin's cap, so I think that's their pretender. Let's go ahead and check and get a view on what's going on with Micklin. Oh no, this is just a summon. Never mind. I was thinking it was actual pretender, but no, that was mine. Are they gonna bless? No, I guess they don't have anyone to do it. Well, they do. They're just not casting it. And diseased. Ooh, just slowly dying. Let's see if he. Oh, he does cast. Sweet. All right. Did we get a bless? Yes, we did. So Michelin is blessed. Shock, poison, fire resistance, magic resistance, dark vision. Very defensive buff. So nothing, but yeah, we just got some more information. So we know where Michelin is. I don't think they're too long for this world with how big Vanheim is and what's going on there. And we looked like we patrolled out. So yeah, these knights hit. And I actually didn't know that. I expected the temple to be raised, but did they really destroy the lab? We didn't have an event, did we? No, it was just the knights. So we lost the temple and the lab there, which is really not a fan. So it's almost 1,000. I'm glad our mage survived. If we had lost everything, that would have been a terrible loss. So let's go ahead and plan out this turn. So as again, TC, I'm very interested to know what TC is going to do. They're kind of caught between everyone. And this is where politics come in. So we have Man, who is quite large, and there. We have Ashdod to the side and End. I really think, well, Man has allowed us to grow, but we know they're in 2 wars. We've seen them attack Ashdod, and we've seen them attack End. End's not that big. Trying to see what he's building up for on this side. He's moving over, but they were there last turn, so it's a lot of knights coming in. But really thinking about we need to end our nap and be ready, because they're in a 2-prong war now. The problem is, though, is this TC. So does TC push in if they feel like they can try to get this territory while Man and I are fighting? Do I try to throw against TC? I'm not sure really what the best call is. Since we had this favorable nap with Man, I just feel like we need to fight them now, because the longer we let it on, they're going, once they take End, which they will be able to, and once they take Ashdod, which they'll be able to, I feel like they're going to gun for me, because theoretically this will be another throne and another, maybe a second one in their territory. So this is winding up to be a war, and honestly, again, I'm going to still keep using Novice, but this game we did not expand well, and we were behind, and we really haven't even been able to take a throne or cap, and it's turn 20. Like, we're still expanding right underground with some of these provinces. So I think in the following turn we're going to probably end our nap, depending on what Man's territory looks like. You're going to start moving up. But this turn, definitely, we can go ahead and bring these units to be ready for this fight here. So, what are we doing? So we're trying to take back from Eric this province here, moving over. We are solidifying more troops in our palisade that we still haven't built. We're still expanding underground to keep taking territory. Our Dominion's pushing in because our Prophet's with them, so this is good. I don't know if I talked about it. I saw that these 2 tunnels actually are in Vanheim, so we have completely in Vanheim territory and completely in Vanheim territory. And actually, with the patch that recently came out, that I really like this cave system a lot more than what we have. This is just a random one, but it looks like having this water choke point but wide tunnels, be able to go have more movement is really good. So what else are we doing? So we're still trying to site search. We have a few major site searching here, and from our cap we're going to be grabbing our sacreds, which we're recruiting more, and moving over to fight these knights. We're going to keep our mage that thankfully survived to come in and cast quickness and help with the knights as well and reclaim this territory. So that will be next turn. And on the east front, we're building a lab. So we have a temple. Going to get ahead and get a lab. Checking crippled. We have enough units here. I think all of our sacreds are still looking good, except for this guy. But yeah, we have very few in the ones, so they're all still good. And this is something to call out. Even with our our blessing, just to recap, our blessing that we have comes with affliction resistance that from the earth. Look how many affliction we're still pulling up. Yeah, still think it's worth it, but overall we still have a lot coming in. Now we have another mage coming down, so again we're going to be able to start pushing out mages here, building a palisade, getting that up, building a temple as we talked on the backside to keep pushing our dominion, and getting close to that 5 temples to be able to start getting another sacred. But that will be it. Oh, and mercenaries. I'll talk mercs and research. So, and grab the wet ones. So we're not using that to expand. Worst comes to worst, we could use death gems. We have a national summon that we don't really want to use with Dragor, but we can, and they are Vivian. Research, which while we're on this page as well, we hit enchant 2. We're going to be pushing to enchant 4, and then construction and conjuration. So moving forward on that, I haven't played around a lot with the curse, and I don't see few people that really need to try to like hit, especially with man and seeing their cavalry. It's not going to help us with this war. So, but I'm glad we hit at least a research, aren't we? And this is why we want to take advantage of it. But total research, I should have left it on the screen. I apologize. It's right over 100. We're still trying to get some of these sites because we've found, I think, 2 sites on our own, both fire. Which worst comes to worst, I think it's Blightlands. If we want to get some fire, we have fire 1 axis. Wow. So anyway, that is it for turn 20. Thank you again for joining, and I hope you enjoy your day. I'll see you next time. Bye. Welcome back to our Nidavangr playthrough. We're turn 21. Let's see what's going on. So, didn't find anything with our Wolf Clan searches and our Bears Clan. So we see, it looks like End attacking. I'm not going to get into it. It looks like just fighting PD, so End's pushing back on man. Let's go ahead and see our Underdark. Again, I'm actually not going to look at it. Didn't think it was going to be that big. It's Pel ones, so we're just kind of cleaning up. We will check our Nithbeth, our Sacreds, to see what's our Scar Soul count looking like. But we're still progressing underground. And then our Uruk fight. Let's go ahead and look at this. So again, we have a lot of these sacred units made of the moons, and I don't think I realized how good their defense protection was up front, but we got Barbarian PD. So having our Wolf Clan come in, get on PD. And it's not looking great for us. No, it's really not. Like this, we went ahead and routed. So with their blessing, what do we have? So I think it's just +2 defense. So yeah, 16, 17, great stat line. With that formation, found our end surroundable. And I think our attacks were 16 pierce. So let's grab one of these. Yeah, 16 pierce and slashing. So I think it was close to, but with their profit there pinging off, and we lost a lot, and we didn't do much at all to their troops. So we're definitely need to be more. And it looks like, ooh, we lost our commander. Treating, yeah. So this was not a great, or this was a pretty bad loss for us. So, and then we have Uruk fighting man, or I said Uruk. My mind is not there. Ashdod fighting. And it looks like they just ran in and lost this whole group as well. So let's see what. Afraid to click on these. Let's like. Actually, that's not bad. We got some gems. Oh, we got some gold. And Misfortune and Nidavangr. So Misfortune 3. And also, what's going on in the Wailed? Ooh, So this is a really rough thing. Several vampires with a count just really hits up man, taking out a mother and 4 knights as well. So let's go ahead and jump to this province. So depending on how they retreat, I imagine well, they may not have, they may have taken more losses with, they have 2 provinces to retreat back to. And I think with morale, like, since they opponents a very high chance sharing terrain. So, but I need to look that up later just to remind myself on it. So what else is going on this turn? So we don't have too many scouts. We need more out here to see what's going on. Again, still worried about Vanheim. Looks like TC is rolling into Uruk, and we're going to have to defend that. And we see Ashdod pushing against Man, and on the, it looks like End is also pushing against Man. I have to believe Man is keeping these troops here just to fort up and making sure they have saved here. Honestly, when we see this group more engaged, this is where we'll probably end our nap, unfortunately. So we have our temple built, moving in to keep site searching, building troops, and we're going to go ahead and start building a fortress as well, since we got a nice group of cash or gold. We're also recruiting wolf clans, so if I'm going to strike Man, I want to get into this kind of a stealthy side to go ahead and target certain provinces, so I'm wanting to ambush on the backside. And we need troops for Uruk in case they push over as well. Underground, we're still expanding. So the thought is now, since all these provinces from Vanheim, they could cross water. I believe sailing could help them over. We are going to keep pushing. Thought is to hit the Zots. Spaced out our army to have things in the back and the front. And actually, let's put these a little bit further ahead just because of what happened last time with the Griffin. And we're site searching. We're probably going to, I'm recruiting a scout here because with this high pop here and great resources to the side, we may go ahead and fort this up. But we're going to keep probably hitting to the Zots. I think this is the it, and then move up and claim this land here. But go ahead and site searching because we would like more than just the fire gems that we have found so far. We're still site searching with our crow. We're trying to get another crow. Again, trying to get some wolf clans. Keep getting us sacreds. And we're fighting the knights. So nothing to this. We're going to have quickness and moss body. Actually, cast spells. And have them hold and attack. Let's keep one in reserve. Oh, he's on the same square. So it's like may bring. No, he'll stay on it in the middle of it as well to be able to clean it up. That reminds me. So wanted to check our sacreds down here. How are they doing? Again, just you can hold tab to see their scar souls. So most of them are still good. No, we don't see any ones, a couple twos, mostly still 4s and 3s. So great, still a good attacking force. Still researching here. We're going to keep this troop to go ahead and, like I said, grab the wolf clans. We're also buying wolf clans, I believe, in Dead Forest and is it Uruk? Yeah. So pushing out some of these wolf clans to be able to be closer to Man's territory. And then on the east front, we have built a lab temple. We're recruiting wolf clan to help support our nature earth bear mages. And we're going to preach this dominion down. We want it to go ahead and get it over to ours. Get rid of this death, even though it's not huge. We would like this growth population to be positive instead of flat. So wanted to go ahead and preach it out in this dominion if we can while we're building this palisade. Our research target, we're hitting enchantment 3 this turn, pushing to 4, then hit construction and conjuration, and our bidding is just city guard. So that is it for turn, I believe, 21. Yep. Still no war, still no throne. I feel like if this was a quote-unquote real multiplayer game, we would have already been swallowed. We'll see what the upcoming turns have in store for us. But again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time at turn 22.